It was a phony story. The magazine itself, which I don't read, but I hear it's just totally anti-Trump.
Donald Trump on defense, still reeling from this article in The Atlantic that says he called America's first World War dead losers and suckers. Multiple U.S. outlets have now corroborated the reporting, centered around Trump's canceled visit in 2018 to a Paris cemetery where some of those killed in action are buried.
The story is a hoax written by a guy who's got a tremendously bad history.
I have multiple sources telling me this is what happened.
We had the worst weather. I think it was as bad a rain as I've just about ever seen.
I've heard from people in the Pentagon Marines who are a bit insulted that the idea that the Marines couldn't fly a helicopter in the rain.
And they came out very strongly and said, sir, we can't allow you to make this trip.
President Trump's campaign machine accelerating on Labor Day as the race for the White House hits the home stretch. Trump growing frustrated with reporters wearing masks.
You're going to have to take that off, please. You can take it off.
And using his rambling remarks to rip into
Joe Biden, the radical socialists, Democrats, and Biden's a stupid person. You know that.
Team Trump is leaning into social unrest over racial injustice in the U.S. to reframe the election around which candidate can keep America safe.
When you look around at Portland and you see what these Democrats are doing to our cities, now we have Rochester. That's, again, Democrat governor, Democrat mayor.
Biden running mate Kamala Harris meeting privately in Wisconsin with the family of Jacob Blake, whose shooting kicked off so much anger in Kenosha. Vice President Mike Pence using his Labor Day visit to this critical swing state to instead focus on the violent aftermath of the police shooting of Blake.
There is no excuse for the rioting and looting that we have seen in Kenosha and in cities across the country.
Trump has sought to elevate the issue of law and order to gain ground on his Democratic challenger, who says the president is trying to change the subject from the ravages of the coronavirus. On Trump's promise of having a COVID vaccine in time for Election Day,
you could have a very big surprise coming up.
Biden calls it political rhetoric.
One of the problems is the way he's playing with politics. He said so many things that aren't true. I'm worried if we do have a really good vaccine, people are going to be reluctant to take it.
For City News, I'm Caryn Ceolin.